All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Tuesday rebound. Yes, finally, we're starting to see some good action in crypto. Bitcoin up over 94,000. As soon as Bitcoin hit 94K, crypto Twitter was just flooded with all these, Bitcoin 94, Bitcoin 94. And us Doge people are just kind of like, yeah, good job, Bitcoin. Good job. But here we are trying to figure out whether this is going to be a sustained rebound or not. So we're going to talk about that here. We're going to cover a few other bits of news. I'm trying to remain positive. Yes, Compo. I'm trying to remain positive. And I know Maramella, right? What happened to my sub count, right? It went from 21.4 to 21.3. It was only like 5 people. Because I was up to 21,402, and then like 5 people left. And so I'm 21,39997 or something, right? And so they just call it at 21.3. they just lop it off. Whatever. I don't know why. Why do people unsub? Who would unsub to me? It's like just because I try and keep it real here. Why are you unsubbing? Maybe they didn't like my hat or something. I don't know. It's a market cap. Come on. It's a market cap. Oh my God. So yeah, this was nice. We came up and we hit 14 cents today as resistance, as well as the downward sloping yellow line that we've been tracking here. So that was resistance this morning, and we hit it. And came and tried again, had a move up to 14.1, came all the way back down to 13.8, and then we finally broke out above that. And it's a short time frame. I get it. Short time frame, but that's a good move. And here's Bitcoin up over 94,000. 94,000 is right here. So we're up over 94. And let's see. That's that, 94. See if we're going to retest that. I'll just draw that as a little line. See if Bitcoin's going to retest that or not. ETH is over 3,200 for ETH. Solana over $143. And we can look at some others later. But, you know, the weird thing going on right now is this. President Trump. Now, Trump has a way of screwing up the markets, right? It's like, when things are going good, right? We got things going good. And then Trump opens up his mouth and he says, when the market goes up, the Fed should lower rates. They are killing every rally. So Trump is really out for Jerome Powell, obviously, right? He wants Powell out. And he's just continually calling for lower interest rates, like every time he talks about economics. It's lower interest rate, lower interest rate, lower interest rate. But then during today's speech, he may have taken it a step too far, because then he said that jerk will be gone soon. That jerk will be gone soon. And I'm just like, really? Trump, he's doing his job, and he's actually a pretty good Fed chair, I think. It's like, what's he going to do next, right? What's he going to do next? I'm just like, man. I mean, he does balance, right, the Fed stance on inflation and unemployment and There's 12 board chairs, right? He's just the head of it, right? There's 12 who vote. I think Trump watches your stream and you sometimes call people jerks. I have reason for calling people jerks, though. He does. Powell's doing his job. Yeah, Trump wants the market to go up. So let's go, right? Let's just. But then he's doing all this stuff with, Venezuela, Iran, Cuba's coming, Greenland, right? Like all of this stuff. He's just making waves. So the markets do not like instability, and he rattles the cages, and that's generally not good for the markets. So we will see how that plays out. Lark says, look, the silver just hit a new all-time high of $88. We thought maybe it was tired here. And no, it went up and made new all-time high. So gold and silver are still looking good. I didn't even see what the stock market did today. I just was very busy. Yeah, gold already went up, hit a new all-time high. It actually did hit a new all-time high again. 4,635. We got to take our line and we got to move it up. 4,635. That is a new all-time high for gold. And then silver, just to, again, make sure we got it right. Yeah, I haven't moved this line up in a while. It actually did hit $89. Look at that. So silver, new all-time high. So we got those new all-time highs. S&P 500 was up and down. It did hit a new all-time high this morning. I mean, stocks just crazy before falling back. NASDAQ lagging a little bit. And the Dow Jones, was that an all-time high? Man, it tied it. 49,634. Man, when the Dow Jones hits 50,000, that's going to be a big day. So yeah, all this thing going up. We haven't heard anything about X money, Gene. Sorry. Nothing. But we're watching Doge here, seeing what's going on, going up. Meanwhile, Bitcoin, Dan Crypto says, look, Bitcoin, there's a good chance we retest the bull market support band. The bull market support band. The bottom of it is at 98. The top is 101. Of course, I called for a relief rally, Bitcoin to 102. 102 on a relief rally for Bitcoin, but we still have that CME gap that's open down at 88.2. So what is Bitcoin going to do between those two? Right now, will it hold 94? And will that continue up to 102? Or are we going to drop back down and we're going to start playing the old liquidation game? That's right. Liquidation game. $3 million of shorts in the last hour. $3 million in shorts on Bitcoin in the last hour have been liquidated while Bitcoin climbs up. So they're going after the shorts today, I guess. Going after the shorts. Santiment says, look, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies are rebounding. 94K has just been crossed again for Bitcoin, and there will likely be retail FOMO creeping in if crypto's top asset begins teasing 100K in the next few days. You know what I like to see? I like to see FOMO. I really do. I like to see FOMO because FOMO, right? It's retail traders get excited. And guess what happens when retail traders get excited? They watch my videos. And my view count goes up. And my sub count goes back up. I get more engagement on my X posts. We need some of that. Because, man, all this bear market stuff, people go away. people go away and they don't watch my videos. Right? They don't come into the live streams. It's just like, well, that's no fun. That's no fun for me. It's no fun for you guys, right? We want some FOMO. So come on, let's bring it on. That's what Santiment says. There will likely be retail FOMO creeping in if Bitcoin begins teasing 100K in the next few days. I'm like, let's do it. Bring it on. Bring it on. I want FOMO. Good times. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. We want FOMO. Meanwhile, over in stablecoin world, because that's what's happening, right? The US government doesn't care about crypto. They don't. As I've continued to say, there's not going to be any Bitcoin strategic reserve, right? US government is not buying Bitcoin. They don't care about Solana. They don't care about ETH, right? They care about stablecoins. And if you haven't heard me say this before, it's really simple. You know what the US government likes the best? Do you know what it is? What does the US government like the best? The almighty US dollar, right? They don't care about crypto. They love the US dollar. And what is the advantage of stablecoins to the US government? It has a dollar backing every stablecoin. It's pegged to the dollar. So the more stablecoins there are, the more US dollars, right, are backing it up. So US government likes stablecoins. What they don't want, though, is people earning yield on stablecoins. Yield on stablecoins. That would be a game breaker. And now, as part of the Clarity Act in the draft language, they say a digital asset service provider may not pay any form of interest or yield, whether in cash, tokens, or other consideration, solely in connection with the holding of a payment stablecoin. So it's like, what are you doing? Why can't we get some yield on our stablecoins? So that's kind of a bummer. If this passes, the only way to get rewards is by actually risking your bags in trading or staking. So they're taking the fun out of stablecoins, even though we don't want stablecoins in the first place. We want Dogecoin, right? Just use Dogecoin. So again, I just had to put that out there. I saw that today and I was just like, damn. But the stablecoins are taking over. And the US dollar will kind of be a crypto, Jason. And it's going to be the worst crypto ever. Worse than the World Liberty Finance token. Worse than the Trump token. And of course, Trump's going to push for like USD1, right? Which is the World Liberty Finance stablecoin. But you know what's coming, right? No, it's not Litecoin. It's the banks. The banks are going to make their own stablecoins. That's what's going to happen. And then the banks are going to control crypto. But the stablecoins aren't crypto. So we got all that going on. All right. What else? So Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin moves up 1444, right? Breaks out of this the brown box again, right? Breaks out of the brown box, comes back, retests it, and then shoots up. Classic move. Awesome, right? And breaks out of this downward sloping resistance line that we had here, right? So breaks out of that and now holding up fairly well. Our friend, the Big Blue Nation, he's a new poster over there on X, the Big Blue Nation. He's been posting a lot of Dogecoin charts. And he says, look, if we can break here tonight, we can have a good shot at completing this W double bottom. The W, right? In order to do that, we got to get up, and up, higher and higher to get that W. Now, we've done that pretty well here. And so there it is, because he had posted that early. So here it is. Here's his W, which is, made it. There's the W. So he was correct. We broke out of that range down there and we have completed that W and are now moving higher. So that's good. So congrats for Big Blue Nation. If you guys want to follow him on X, he's a new TA chart guy, and he's been posting a lot of charts. So I recommend him. But you also need to follow me too, of course. You got to come follow me at KrissPax, because this is where I'm posting, right? When I'm not here on YouTube. So, and of course, and then we revisit Trader Allen here in his prediction, right? Which I laughed at the other day. And now I'm kind of like, well, come to think of it. If we start moving up, the FOMO kicks in on Dogecoin, we could see some nice move up. We could see that. So we got that going on too. So that's where we are with the news. I had a late meeting today, so started a little late, but I'm here. You're here. Let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A while we watch the chart go up higher and higher. Good day, folks from Townsville. Ain't got time for stablecoins. I know, who's going to FOMO into stablecoins, right? The FOMO is not real in stablecoins. The FOMO is not real. TA, naughty word. Yeah. Jason just followed Big Blue. Yeah, next time if you comment, just give a shout out that you heard it from me. I gave him some encouragement. He was getting a little depressed. And I said, dude, right? It's like everything's going down. You're not going to get the engagement. Just keep posting what you're posting. Keep doing your thing. The markets turn around, right? People will come. So, yeah. Bit like that. What are you guys talking about? Capes and stuff. Cakes. When the Seahawks win the Super Bowl, Ryan, there was an interesting discussion this morning on sports radio that I had it on in the background. Sports radio. And one of the questions they posed were, which teams would the NFL prefer to have in the Super Bowl? Not who's going to make it, but which teams would the NFL prefer to have in the Super Bowl out of the remaining 4 teams? Or no, 8 teams. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Which would they rather have in the Super Bowl? And it was like Seattle. Nobody knows who's on Seattle, right? You can't market that, right? Not the Seahawks, exactly. The NFL doesn't care about the Seahawks, right? That's not who they want, right? They would want the Bears, right? The whole Bears story with Caleb Williams, #1 draft pick, finally bringing the Bears back to relevance. That would be good for the NFL. They would like that story, right? They'd like that. And on the AFC side, it's like Josh Allen and the Bills. That's who they want. They want Josh Allen. I mean, the Drake May Patriots story is a good one, but they'd prefer to have Josh Allen, the Bills finally making it to the Super Bowl with Josh. It was an interesting discussion. So if the Bills beat the Broncos and the Patriots beat the Texans, and it's a Patriots-Broncos championship game, the NFL and the refs, right? The refs are going to favor the Bills. They're going to favor the Bills. And so we'll see how that gets officiated if we're actually there, because that does happen. Did Big Blue get kicked from Kev Capital's Discord? I don't know. Is that a thing? I mean, I don't know who he is. He reached out to me and I just told him to keep it up. But Kev Capital's Discord. Interesting. Hey, he posts a lot of charts and he's into it. So I applaud that. But I don't know about this. Is there some drama going on with this guy? Oh, God. Drama? No depresso. Exactly. We don't like depresso. We don't like depresso. Well, look who has come back. Prices go up, and you decide to come back, Con. Hey, long on bonk. Long on bonk. Welcome back. We welcome everybody to come back. Nice to see you. Exactly. Like Charlie says. Nice to see you back. We missed you. Drake May. He's the baby goat right now, folks. Baby goat. I want you to be wrong. I know you'd be happy to be wrong and rich. I know. I get it. I've been through a lot of markets though. And I know how these things go, but I'm enjoying the run up right now. I'm enjoying it. Hey, Mark, I don't really see how Doge is going to make it to $1 when they don't have a burn or anything to rid coins. It is what it is, Mark. It is what it is. Buyers can overcome it. If Dogecoin is actually being used, buyers can overcome that. The tokens that are being burned by these other, they just have, they're developers who own all these crap ton of tokens, so they can burn them, right? There is no team for Dogecoin holding a bunch of coins that they could burn. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So, if that's all you're concerned about, right, then maybe Dogecoin isn't for you. It just isn't. If that's what you're concerned about, right? Go get into like Sheeb, right? Who's trying to burn tokens, and that has a fixed supply. They're not putting more in circulation, but Dogecoin continues to outperform Sheeb. So there's that. There's that. I had a dream. The Bears were in it. It was a good comeback over the weekend for them. Yep. Imagine another scandal. Yeah. Who won last night? Houston Texans beat Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. I guess the second half, the Texans defense just took over. Rodgers didn't have a chance. I guess Metcalf dropped a couple easy passes right in his hands. It was just bad. Bad. Well, Mark, if you're a bear on Doge, right, then you can go invest in something else. And that's all you're concerned about. He was posting multiple charts. Yeah. He's a big chart poster, that's for sure. Hey, if people don't like it, I don't know. But it sounds like him. He posts a lot of charts. But hey, that's his style. He likes doing it. The sports host makes sense, but I'm hoping for Seahawks versus Patriots. Yeah, that's not who the NFL wants. They want the Bills and the Bears. Better stories. They want the stories. Hey, nice to see you too. I know. And today it's a little later just because I had work earlier and I got started later on the live stream. But we're here now, so glad you could stay up and catch us live. Someone got the KrissPax cap FOMO. Morale, right? Let's go. I know. Nobody's burning dollars, right? They just kept printing more of it. Infinite printing of the US dollar. Infinite printing. The printing machine just going. That's what they keep doing. I do not know what the smart cash tags are, Matt. I haven't had time to look at it. It might not be till this weekend. I mean, that was what was tied to this whole Solana thing, but now Doge gets mentioned, and I have no idea. I have to see what this smart cash tags thing actually is, and I haven't had time to look at it. But I will, Matt. I will look at that. Right. If you have to burn tokens to survive, that can't be a good investment. It's manipulation. Exactly. And that's what SHIB was trying to do with the whole Shibarium, and like they're going to burn SHIB tokens. The more stuff gets used on SHIB, it's just like ridiculous. It's just like, hey, if somebody wants to burn Doge coins, they can do that. Just send them to a wallet that is a burn wallet, like the Doge Party wallet. Just send it there. Gone. If you want to sacrifice your own Doge coins, you're welcome to burn them, right? Dogecoin has its own blockchain. That it does. No SHIB, you already sold it. Good man. Me too. I have a little bit left. I almost got rid of all of it. Got a little bit left of the SHIB. You're looking to sell at 19 cents and then buy back in lower. You think 19 cents on the FOMO? We'll see, Christian. But hey, you've got a plan though, right? You've got your price targets set. Did I mention in another video that Solana is a token? Yes, Solana is a token. Yep. It is not a proof of work cryptocurrency. It is a token, and they keep minting new tokens. They mint new tokens. They do have their own blockchain, but they're not a proof of work cryptocurrency. It's proof of stake, and they mint new Solana tokens. Enjoying the stream with a nice cold one. Awesome, Maramello. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. And that's my lunch break. See you, Joshua. I believe AI is going to choose the best currency, most efficient for what it needs. Interesting. Is that really what the score was? You know, it was 7-6, I believe. Nobody says the smaller number first. It was 7-6, right? Pittsburgh kicked that second field goal to close within 1 point. The Texans were winning 7-6. You always say the higher number first. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Is the stock market continue to go higher? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because Trump wants the stock market to go higher. So, yes, the stock market is still going higher. I think there will be a pullback at some point in time, and I'm waiting to buy then on that pullback, whenever that is. But at the moment, I got to pay my taxes from 2025. That's my big thing that I need to do first before I can start saving to invest again. I got to pay my taxes. What's with your, is your caps lock broken today, Charlie? You're just all caps now. No lowercase letters. I think your keyboard is busted, right? That's where the crack is in the iPad. You can't, right? I wonder what the next flashy alt will be. Dash and Monero are going up today. Did you see that? Privacy coins. It wasn't ZEC, Zcash. Whatever happened to that? God, there's always problems. There's always problems. Yeah, what's going to be the next one? That's the one you want to be in, right? So we think Doge is a good chance of it, right? So we're in Doge. right? And Doge goes on crazy runs sometimes. So we're in Doge. What's going to be the other one though, right? Besides Doge, flashy alt for the next bull market. What's it going to be? So there was a narrative right behind Dash and XMR, right? There was a narrative there about privacy coins. That seems to be a popular thing now. So yeah, Monero and Dash. What's it going to be? If you do a 52 weeks challenge for investments as low as $1 for crypto and stock market, how much money you do old-fashioned savings? I don't know. Low roller. I don't know. Yes, one Doge equals one Doge. You can smell the FOMO. The FOMO is coming. Oh, yes, they're playing Sunday night. The Bears at Soldier Field at the Sunday night game. $1,200 a pop. Wow. Yeah, I think the Patriots tickets are going to be, it's all secondary market stuff, right? Because it's sold out. So you got to go to the StubHub or whatever the resellers are for Chicago. And I'll just watch on TV. I'll watch on TV. But that's going to be a good Sunday. You have both the Patriots at 3 and then the Bears at like, what, 6:30? You know, back to back, Patriots and Bears. That'll be good. FOMO. Doge is proof of woof, I guess. You always say it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I better not bet on the Super Bowl. The World Series didn't work out last year. Yeah, I've stopped sports betting. I do not sports bet anymore. I crypto bet. I crypto bet. We're all getting rich. Next bull run. When's it going to be? When's it going to be? The next bull run. That's what we want to know. Again, I think this is relief rally stuff again. And here we're looking at it zoomed in, right? But then you zoom out and you're like, well, yeah, we got a long ways to go here. I don't need my name there anymore. Right? We're recovering. We're trying to get back in the red box, 15.4. We got to do that. Got to get to 15.4. But it's nice to see a green candle after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red days in a row. Look at that. 7 red days in a row. That hurt. So green candle today, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yo, Chaos, how are ya? Checking in. AI bubble burst, that's not happening. Nope, the money's still flowing into AI. There's no bubble burst. That's the future. The NYC token? The one that got rugged? The one that was a typical teen like liquidity grab? Yeah. Let's see what the latest is. Dollar NYC. Right? See what the latest is. Yeah. Eric Adams, we're about to change the game and then dump. Yeah. That's the NYC token. That's a typical scam token to me. Typical scam token chart. Why do people buy this stuff? It got up to almost $600 million and then dumped all the way to 100 million. That's crazy. I don't know what the latest is. Do we have a latest chart on this? The meme version of NYC will serve the people of New York City. God. Textbook rug pull. Put only NYC into the pool. Have Eric Adams tweet about the project, release a promo video, be only source for people to buy NYC with SOL or USDC, and then remove USDC from the pool within 30 minutes. Total rug pull. Yeah. And who gets holding the bag? All you guys that bought the stupid token at the top. I do not. No. So I bet Eric Adams got paid though. He made money. You think the market bottom will be this summer? Me too. I predicted the same thing already. Con, already predicted that. This summer. The extended handle for the cup. This is going to be a weird looking handle, isn't it? This was my handle prediction, right? But this is going to be a weird looking one. If we get to 15.4, it does close the handle. It would do that. Yeah, we need more likes. We need more subscribers. I need to get back to 21.4 on my subs. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Appreciate it. And we got the pinger going. ETH. ETH is making a run right now. Big time. ETH. Let's go see what ETH is doing. Yeah. Taking out more shorts. Taking out more shorts. Got the pinger on. And Doge just went up to 14.5. Now we need to get to 15.4. Come on, Doge. Rare earth industry stocks. I suppose it's a good thing to have some of that in your portfolio, just in case they take off. Gotta love Eric Adams. And he's just like, no bullshit. He's just like, hey, I'm not mayor anymore. I can do whatever I want, right? Right? It's like, I'm not the mayor anymore. That Mom Donnie guy is. I can do whatever I want. But to get paid to promote a stupid token rug pull, that's not a good look. Not a good look. Come on. Moving up. Look at this. FOMO. FOMO, baby. What's up? Mamba, what's up? Campo, hey, super chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You are a fine gentleman. Positive day is good. We like that. It's been a long time. And we had a little bit of this at the beginning of 2026, and then it just pulled right back. But this is good. Got notifications coming on from all of the free crypto that I got on Robinhood. Just got the Solana notification. So that's what that's good for, right? They give you free crypto so you get all their notifications. Man, the pinger's going. Look at that. Pinger, ping, 1469. Oh, down to 1467. Look at that. How did that happen, Ryan? 1467. How does that happen? Nope, haven't seen Ramon. Have not seen Ramon. Seven red candles in a row. Yep. It's not a cup, it's a mug. It's a mug and handle. The mug and handle. We need likes, yes. We got pings. Look at that. Big green candle. Let's go. Let's go. I like that. Bitcoin's getting close to 95K now. It's starting to move. ETH, almost to 3,300. We like it. We like it. Yes, Mr. Tweaky. Doge. Look at that. Boom. 1487. It just jumped. We got a little crypto run going on right now. Yeah, listen to that, right? Taking out those shorts. Ping to ping to ping. 14.99. Bitcoin 95. A big jump. Oh, it just went over 96. A big jump. Wow. Taking out tons of shorts. Bitcoin 2. Live action right here on KrissPax Live. You are here. Hit the like, subscribe, tweet out the chat because we got the pinger going on. Pinger. Good evening. I see you decided to green button. Yeah. A little bit of green today. The color of the day is green. Go, go. Market cap is up 3%. You ordered your swag hood hat. It's a market cap is what I got. It's a market cap. I don't own any cannabis stocks. I used to swing trade a couple of them back in like 2020. DB, following Compo's example. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Mr. Cooper. Like the cap? It's the free Robinhood cap that I got. It's called the market cap. See, I'll show you if you didn't see it, just for you. The market cap right there from Robinhood. Market cap. So yeah, we're in the market cap. Market cap. Thanks to Robinhood. I like freebies. Well, freebies are nice. Hey, Chuck, how are you? Had to get the workout in, but here we are. Let's go. Pinger madness. It's like a casino. I know, right? Hey, Charlotte, you in the casino? Ding, 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 ding. Hit a jackpot? Did you hit a jackpot? Don't forget to smash the likes. Yeah, for a brief second there, Ryan, we did have that number. We did. Pump up the Dogecoin. Hey, Charles? I think poor Ramon must have been lighting money on fire. Yeah, I think he made some bad trades. Kind of what I think. Ping. LFG. Pump it up. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. This is just, we got a little pumpage. This is FOMO. I think this is it. Little pullback though. Little pullback. Oh, ETH is about to break out of its brown box. ETH. Even SHIB is going up. Look at that. Even SHIB has a green candle. Can you imagine that? XRP. We'll take it, right? Yeah. Take October 10th to the upside. I know, right? Wow. Caught it live. I know. We looked at silver a little bit ago at $89 for silver. $89. Yeah, manipulation up. Manipulation up, manipulation down. They are taking out, let's refresh this now on the heat map and see what it now says for the hour. $200 million on Bitcoin shorts in the last hour. $200 million of Bitcoin shorts just got wrecked. Wreckety wrecked. Wow. 167 million on ETH. What did we get on Doge? $4 million on Doge. Big, heavy trading on Bitcoin and ETH. Huge. We just need a good catalyst for Doge and it will go. Elon? Yeah, he's busy with SpaceX and like world peace, right? And dreaming about Mars. Yeah, Con came back and the market likes that. Are we wicking now? I think that was a wick to 15 cents. I'd like to see the bar go back up, though. I don't want it to be just a wick. Boom shakalaka. A reverse October 10th. Yes. Oh boy, let's go. Nice green candle. Getting a little fun today. It's been a while. Nice to see. My sub count is going to have a relief rally. If everybody subscribes, sure. Let's go. Warbsy, see what you get. No, don't come back. Go away. Go away, Christoph. We were doing fine without you. No, I'm kidding. Oh. It's the ping tone, LFG. Your cats are scared of caps. Yeah, people who had sell orders at 15 cents, they're out. They're out. Why the pump? You know, keeping it real. I like your name, keeping it real. That's what I always say, right? That's what we try and do here. I don't know. I think it's just a, I don't know, like a big 5 o'clock move. Your car broke down. Oh, Charlotte, sorry. Yeah, it means that the price is most likely going to come back down, Christian, when you see that. But yeah, 1491. Doge might not be done yet. Might not be done yet. Bonk. Maramello. Bonk going up. Bonk. Yeah, about the same kind of candle as we see on Doge. Bonk up 14% today. Doge up 9%. Outperforming Bitcoin, which is only 4.5%. Big wick on Bitcoin, though. That's the sign of market manipulation there, just on the upside. Funny, it did come down and recheck that yellow line I drew and then back up. Interesting. Funny how that works. You still have the bonky? I sold my bonk. I sold. Yeah, a song by The Cure I heard. Yeah, love song. Maybe Trump can make wicks illegal. No more wicks. Oh man, we're just getting a good run, James. Now you're saying, when do we sell? Relief rallies take a little while. Hey, 15 cents. There we go again. 15 cents. We need to get over 15.4. That's a key number with Dogecoin. It's 15.4. That closes the cup and handle at 15.4. Oh, it's a weird looking handle right now. Yeah, yeah. Go away. Go away, Christoph. Is it a good time to buy? Perfect time to buy. When should I sell? You guys are great. I love you guys. That's awesome. All my faves. You know, all my faves. You know who just bought some? Warbsy. Warbsy just bought some this morning. Good move there, Christoph. Good move. Kind of weird. They all pumped. It's got to be some news. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. But of course, I'm here talking to you guys, so. But I don't know. Here's why crypto market. Binance bought, Coinbase bought, Kraken bought, Insider. No, that's garbage news. This Tracer guy is just a jerk. Doesn't know. Not Big Blue Nation. He's just posting more. I like the color green. Yes. Breaking. Everybody breaking. I'm just talking to you guys. These guys are breaking. But they don't say why. What is this trading pattern called? Wait, it's going left. Yeah, nobody's got news. No news. Pump it. That's it. That's nice. Wait for Trump to say something dumb. He already did, Josh. Did you hear that? He said the jerk will be gone soon. That's what he called Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, a jerk. It's like, I really wouldn't use that language. Wreckety wreck. Bitcoin must hold 95. It's at 95.5 right now, so it's halfway. 95. I don't see any news. Sell now at 15, buy back at 13. Risky on the swing trade. More crypto adoption. Big banks in Germany approving crypto. Really? Germany? Then we should go 16.7. Just numbers. All right, James, you're in. We'll see if it continues. Cardano. Up over 42 cents. Yep, it moved up too. We want the purple box. I know, we got to get to the red box first. 15.4 is tough. Hey, DC Bundles, welcome. Let's get it, 15.4. That is our pesky resistance number. Trump wants the markets to go up. Yeah, he means stock market, though. Yeah, 21 shares has an ETF ready to start trading. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. There's not a set date yet. But that's what that is. What are the chances Doge is going to hit 16 cents? You can only buy when it hits 16. That's an interesting take. Is that confirmation? You're waiting for that confirmation so it doesn't drop lower? We've got to get over 15.4 first. The CPI data came out this morning. Didn't sell all my coins at 50 cents. Definitely not selling at 15. Yeah. Leave Papa Paul alone. We could take that. Bitcoin 100K, Doge to 20 cents. That'd be nice. Yeah, I don't think the Clarity Act is going to get passed anytime soon, Elijah. Sorry. I think it's going to be a while. Jacob, do you think the tariffs ruling tomorrow could affect the market? That's a great question. Yes. Maybe this is front running that. Maybe we're front running tomorrow's news. So they're taking out all the shorts before the market dumps tomorrow. That could be. That could be. Interesting. And my opinion is I don't see how the Supreme Court would rule against it. There's not a constitutional thing about tariffs. I mean, the United States there was tariffs back in like the 1700s and 1800s. Huge tariffs. That's because we didn't have taxes then. We had tariffs. That's how the country got money. So I don't know what the Supreme Court is going to find, what Trump did. I don't know. Will Robinhood have Super Bowl? Yes, they will. Oh, but they're not bets. They're predictions. Remember that. It's not a casino. They're predictions. You're buying predictions. You're not betting. Oh. Yeah, if it was a pre-run of the ETF, it would only be Doge, but everything's going up. We got green candles across the board here. Everything's moving. So you loaded up in the 13s. Nice bundles. Nice. Now 410 million. Now 500 million. Look at that. $500 million in the last 4 hours. Gone. Yeah, maybe this is front running tomorrow's news. They're pumping it up now, and tomorrow it's going to dump. Ugh. I hate to think that. But I've seen this before. Mark my words. Tomorrow, if tomorrow's live stream is looking at a huge red candle down, it's just not going to be a fun live stream. I want to see green candles continue. I want to see the FOMO continue. 7 straight green candle days. That's what I want to see, because we just had 7 red days. Kilmar, you got so many coins around this time, changing my strategy. If we get above 25 cents, you're going to start taking a little profit. I get it. I get it. Bundles, you want to start paying off your house? It's a good strategy. Highly recommend it. Good morning, Anthony. Nice to wake up, isn't it? Big green candles. Nice. Was I too bearish? Was I too bearish? Hey, if I can be a bear and see big green candles, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Maybe we up and away this time. Michael Saylor's always happy. He doesn't care. It's not his money. It's his business's money, and he becomes a millionaire, multimillionaire. Yeah, this is nice. Continuation. Let's go. 15 cents. Let's go. We got to hit that red box. Well, Josh, you're not supposed to ask that question. You're not supposed to ask that question. It's a prediction market. Oh, we are so sorry, Purple Box. Yeah, I know, Miguel, right? The pumps and the dumps, but that's how this market's been. Crypto's so easily manipulated. Ugh. Polymarket predicts 78% chance tariffs are illegal. Wow. So the bettors are going with Supreme Court over Trump. Wow. I don't know the UK markets there. Luca, I don't know. Charlotte, what UK exchanges are the safest and best for shorting and using margin? Or Compo, do you know? For shorting and using margin. Lucan Atlas wants to know. What's happening? FOMO. It's a FOMO day, Byron. It's a FOMO day. Expecting a dump. I think tomorrow might be a dump day, James, unfortunately. Are we in crypto winter yet? Not with big green candles. That's not crypto winter. But it is a relief rally that I did call for. And I think we're having a continuation of a relief rally. Bitcoin, right? It's got to go up and hit the bull market support band. Got to retest the 100-week SMA. That's all around 101, 102. And if Bitcoin does that, that's the relief rally, and then it goes down into a bear market from there. If it follows the 2022 pattern, that's what it would be. Your video feed and my going opposite has been my guide. Well, have you been watching my video titles? Have you looked at them? Dogecoin becoming more legit. Dogecoin outlook ahead. Dogecoin price outlook. Right, we're positive here. Positive here. Let's go. Can you imagine if it goes like it did last year this time? Well, last year at this time, we were taken out by the Trump inauguration and the launch of the Trump token. That, my friend, was a year ago. That was not good. We don't want that. Everybody has different tops there, James. Nobody knows what the actual top is going to be. But for you, you want to look at, what's your average price, right? What did you buy at? What are your goals? You want to hold it for a few years and let the whole cycle play out? Or are you looking for just an immediate, quick profit? So everybody's trading is different. And growing, Mermello. I see 193. A lot of people coming in late because we got green candles today, my friends. And we've been watching a lot of shorts getting wiped out here. We should probably go look at the heat map now, right? We should probably go look at the heat map. Yeah, here we go. Big run. took out shorts. And of course, new long leverage comes in right here, 93,200, $200 million longs. Yeah, it's not good. And Doge came up, took out a bunch of shorts. And here's some new longs coming in now. Down here at 14.6. The game continues. I know, and today especially, rebound. Rebound. The beginning of the super cycle. I mean, CZ called it, right? But the volume, I don't know how to read the actual volume. I mean, are you currently looking at, it depends on what time frame you're looking at. I mean, all of this was just the last half hour, was this run here. So yeah, big spike in volume, but I don't know how to read exactly what that number is, right? No, don't know how to do that. Hi, David. Homegirl. Nice. Maramello likes the super cycle. Scotty's 8,000 on Doge. James is looking for quick profit. Well, if we can get back over 15 cents, that might be a good little scalp there. Might be a good little scalp. The economy is getting better. David, bear market overall, big picture, not today, big picture. Relief rally, yes. Kriss called for relief rally. That's what I think this is. The bear market doesn't end in one day. Again, I point you to the daily chart. 7 red days in a row. We had 1, 2, 3, we had 5 up, and then we had 7 down. So there's nothing confirmed here. Nothing confirmed here on the daily chart. I'll take the big green candle. It's very nice, but it doesn't confirm anything, David. Semantics. Rebound is generally a good word. If you're 800% up, put money in your pocket. That's the signal. Exactly, right? Take those profits, man. You don't know the best UK exchange for shorting and margin calls. eToro, yeah, just buy spot, buying the dips, hold. It was just that other guy was asking. Your guide on the rebound is for me to sell a few. Rebound is meaningful if it's accompanied by volume. Well, 2 billion in volume in how long, Anthony? Over what time frame? I mean, we can look at 24 hours of that's what CoinMarketCap does, and they're at 1.5 billion dollars of volume. You want that number to be 2? Is that your target? It's not there yet. You'll make $5,000 at 15 cents. Looks like it might be pushing it. Yeah, 1.5. About normal, yep. Profit is profit. That is true. Trump is doing a good job keeping fuel prices down. And that's keeping the United States out of a recession, which it probably would have been in if it wasn't for Trump. Drill, baby, drill, all of that, right? So that keeps the stock market going. Gold and silver react to all of the other shenanigans going on, and crypto lags. That's basically what's happening. Crypto is just lagging. Buy Doge now at all cost. The FOMO comes in, fear of missing out, because you could be missing out here. Should have bought at 13. Now we're 14, pushing 15. Doge OS should be end of the month, beginning of next month, from what I hear. There's no exact date yet. That would be good. Well, Dogecoin doesn't do anything. Well, once Doge OS launches, it'll be like, yeah, it does. We kind of need that. I mean, that's a good thing. Crypto ain't got time for any more CME gaps. I like that. The 5 days overpowered the 7 red days. Yes, they were smaller red candles than the green ones. So yes. Well, if you bought at all prices for years and you're only 5,000 up, do you really just want to sell now? Well, we're waiting on X money. We're waiting. It's working internally, according to Elon. So we're waiting. Come on, Elon. Let's get it launched. I don't follow Adam. Adam got crushed on October 10th. That I know, because we were watching that. We were watching that on Adam. But I don't really follow it. What's up, Dan? How you doing? Nice day today. About 10%. Well, that's good. That's good. Good trading. And yeah, Chaos, that's right. You got that dip. I remember that. You bought the dip. Golden. Golden. Doge does not want to stop yet. Bitcoin doesn't want to stop yet. It took a little relief there for 5 minutes and now turning back. Up we go. They're going to take out more of the new shorts that came in. That's what's going to happen. They're going to take out more shorts. Except for Zcash, which is going down. Everything else going up. Taking out new shorts. Can you imagine just saying, okay, looks like the price is going to go down, so I'm going to short. I'm going to put $100,000 on, and then 5 minutes later, you're liquidated. Because instead of the price going down, it went up higher. Liquidated. That's why you don't short. You don't do leverage trading. You don't do it. You don't want to lose your coins. You don't want to lose your coins. Hey, Davin, send a Doge tip to me and the wrenches? Sure, you can do that. I will coordinate with them and pass that along. I would thank you. That is Dogecoin. Nice. Mm-mm-mm. $0.72. Beautiful day today. Yeah. 72 cents. Michael Saylor buying again. I mean, he bought last week, just announced it this morning. It's nothing. Someone was too afraid to buy at 13 cents. I won't say who. You're a short king. Yeah, right? A short king. It's time the sharks got hungry for the shorts. There's a lot of shorts still open. Let's go get them. Big short squeeze. A big short squeeze would be nice. Let's see overall what's up most in 24 hours. Dash, 56%. Story, IP, 33%. Optimism, 20%. ICP, 16%. Celestia, 15%. Injective, 14%. And then Bonk, Pengu, and Pepe. Bonk, Pengu, and Pepe. Wow. And who's lagging? Memecore, Pax Gold, all the stables. Bitcoin Cash, not really moving. Zcash, not moving. Interesting. And Tron, not really moving. Yeah, every once in a while, I just check on how that's going. Dogecoin trying to catch up to Tron again. Only have, what, $3 billion to go. About to hit 15 cents again. That was a good sale, James. Although during Saturday Night Live, it wasn't 69 cents. I'm just putting that out there. Early in the morning it was, but not during Saturday Night Live. The price was not 69 cents. Thank you, Davin. Thank you, Davin. Thank you, Davin. Yeah, I'll work it out with them. Thank you. Everyone push. 14.98.9. Come on, 14.99. We got to get to 15.4, guys. That is a key number. There's 15 cents again right there. You watch the stock go from $18 to 34 cents. Yeah. So did I. Workhorse. That was Workhorse. That's what I saw. Workhorse. What a joke. What a joke that was. Get the pinger going off. More pings. ETH. ETH about to break out of its box. Bitcoin trying to get back to 96K, and Doge is right over 15 cents. The magnet is still sitting at 30, Chuck. 30. It doesn't have a lot of power up there, but it's waiting patiently. The current volume of Doge on your platform reads 1.9 billion in 24 hours. Yeah. 1.9 is nothing. Correct. This is not big FOMO we got right now. But we like the pings. Workhorse didn't work. That was all on hopes that they would get a postal service electric vehicle contract with the government. No, that didn't work. They didn't get it. And their stock just took a nosedive. But this company is doing its thing and it dropped that much? Wow. Crypto is kind of like the fish in the ocean, not the whales to be scared of. It's the sharks. It's the sharks. Give it a day or two, and then the real FOMO will kick in. Well, that's what we thought at the beginning of the year, right? We started the year with these nice big green candles, went all the way from 11.6 up to 15.4. That was a pretty nice start. But then pullback happened for a week. Certainly a nice breakout from the short-term sloping resistance line. I guess I can get rid of those now, right? We were trying to close the cup and handle. There's the cup. This was the handle. It's just kind of a weird looking handle. But that's right now, it's doing pretty well. It just has to get up to 15.4. Won't the magnet be stronger? It would be, but then I have to move the magnet. I want to be optimistic and say, no, Dogecoin's going back to 30 cents. So I keep the magnet up there. You're interested in what I have to say about the smart cash tags? I'll take a look, Matt. I'll get there. Thanks. I will get there. You remember the workhorse stock, didn't invest in it. Well, I did. I did invest in it. Let's just say I used it to offset other capital gains that I made money on. Workhorse was not one of those. It was a loser. Look, I didn't put too much in, but man. Yeah, cool concept. Oh, they do step fans. That's mostly what they were doing was step fans. And then they made a prototype for the postal services, little vehicle of the future, whatever. And it looked pretty cool. It was a good concept. But it was all politics. It was all politics. The workhorse didn't have a chance. Wouldn't it be nice if they didn't dump the market tomorrow to instill a little confidence? No, they just want to grab the money. And they're going to grab all those longs. They're going to take them out tomorrow. With the FUD around the Supreme Court and Trump tariffs, whatever, that'll probably be tomorrow. The dogs are barking. It's the first time we're in QE at the beginning of the bear part of a 4-year cycle. I know, it's a little bit of a arm wrestling match, right? Like what's going to prevail? It's a different time. Definitely is. Zoomedica. I didn't hear about that one, Ryan. But I stayed away from all of those biotech companies. Biotech companies, no. I loved when the magnet would get in the way. I know, right? That was just this last summer, well, not too long ago. Volume. We need the volume. I know, right? Is Doge more likely to see 20 or 10? I'm betting on 20, Nick. I'm betting on 20. 10 is a big drop from here. That'd be a serious, like, black swan pullback. Like we had on October 10th. Come to think of it. Like we had on October 10th. $15.4, James. $200 million long, that's gone. That's what I think. I think they're gonna grab that. Bitcoin. Right there. 93,300. 93.3. $200 million sitting right there. 93.3. Yo, Obsy. You got solo at 220 and you sold at 15. I've had a number of those where I hit it right. When I was doing that stock swing trading back in 2020, I had a few of those. It was like X Fleet or something. It was some new, they were like doing conversions of gas-powered vehicles into electric or something. And they called it like X Fleet. I forget the name of it. And I made good money on them, and then they died. Yeah, silver, Bitcoin, Doge. I mean, Doge is outperforming Bitcoin 2-to-1 today. XRP news, not specifically XRP. XRP is doing okay, up 5%, but Doge is up 9%. Back down soon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Tonight, tomorrow, Jacob, would be what I would typically see. This isn't real FOMO here. Like Anthony says, not enough volume. We need more volume. And it's slowing down. Thing with that they're doing tomorrow, everyone thinks they're being smart, and then it's going to pump first and then drop it. Could be. Yeah, on that day, 2021, I did not sell. I should have sold some of that Doge, took a little profit, but I didn't. I held. Desync. I've heard of NSYNC. I've heard of NSYNC. Wasn't that Justin Timberlake? Was that the one he was in? Was it NSYNC? Yeah, I think that was. But I don't know what desync is. Sorry, that's just, I saw that. That's the first thing that popped in my mind was NSYNC. Oh, yeah, good Captain Kirk one, yeah. All the women. Didn't matter. Yeah, it sounds like Doge is going to become a commodity thanks to the Clarity Act, because it has an ETF. And it's like ETF is helping Dogecoin become a commodity. So having those ETFs is turning out to be a good thing. Turning out to be good. Yeah, Anthony, that whole Elon thing. No. It's a Doge band. It's an AI token. Desync. And what does an AI token do? I don't get it. I mean, Fetch AI for years, it was just like, well, what does it do? It doesn't do anything. It's just a token. It doesn't mean anything. Hey, music. Good day today. Yes, I'll take it. I'll take it. Get a little positivity in the market. That's nice. I will take it. Here we go. Next round. The pingers. We got Bitcoin, 96K. We're not done yet. Let's go. Let's go. No, Elon didn't sell any Dogecoin. Super. Nope. If they reverse the tariffs, then wouldn't Doge go back to 40 cents where you sold because of the tariff threats? It's a nice thought, Aussie. It's a nice thought. It should, right? Just wipe out a wave like the last 11 months and oh, let's go in reverse, go back. You should bring the magnet back down again to pull that second green candle up. Come on, Doge. Hey, you like the hat? It's a market cap. It's a market cap from Robinhood. See the Robinhood logo right there? Got the Robinhood logo right there. Market cap. That's what I'm doing now. I want the market cap to go up. Up, up, up. Yeah, we're working on green candles here on the 30-minute chart. So, yeah, we're over an hour into this move, and it's still moving well. Doge with a spinning top candlestick. And then a green going higher. Yeah, pretty much. They're working on real-world utility. They make AI agents that learn and evolve, and you pay in their token to use their service. Oh, that'll be short-lived. Be careful. Don't hold that too long. We learned that with Peak. Don't hold it too long. Good stuff. Only some of the tariffs are under review. Some of the ones like steel and aluminum were done under a different set of laws. Oh, interesting. I didn't look into the details of what's actually being looked at. I still think the Supreme Court is not going to rule one way or the other. They're going to kick it back. That's what I think is going to happen. I still say that. They're going to kick it back to whatever circuit court it came from. That's what I think. Yeah, up 10% today, James. Not bad. Getting all these notifications. Solana, Say, lots of notifications. Andy, let's go. So can we hold 15? Can we hold 15? We got out of the W shape, moved up higher. Trying to finish the cup and handle with a kind of a wobbly end here. Got to get to 15.4. And that'll confirm that cup and handle we had. But not too far away. I just draw these things as I see them. It's the vast majority of them. Yeah, I think the court's just going to kick it back. I've seen these things happen before. But on crypto Twitter, it's all or nothing, right? It's like, no, there's always an in-between choice, right? It's not all or nothing. CZ's asleep. Oh, Capo, yeah. CZ. Yeah. Speculative environment, it's like, especially something as politicized as that. I mean, that would be a major. That would be major. The secret third option. Nobody's talking about that except me. Nobody's saying that. It's like, yeah, third option. 2, 2, 10. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Might not be concluded tomorrow. Shades of gray. What's driving the pump? It could just be manipulation up to take out shorts. It could be as simple as that. I didn't see any news. We looked a little bit ago, and there was nothing that jumped out like some bit of positive news for crypto to cause the crypto market to pump up. Didn't see anything. So I don't know. Maybe just boredom. I don't know. We've just been beaten down for the past week, so it's bound to go back up. Use the pinger as a text notification. Right. Oh. Can you help me understand token unlock schedule? Pengu, what are the different categories? And is this unlock schedule something to be concerned about? They all are. You can look at Say, you can look at Sui, you can look at a bunch of them. They've got those unlock schedules. Yeah, Pengu's is no different. So it just means that they're going to continue minting new tokens. Where is Pengu now? That's pump. There it is. But yeah, that's, I mean, people complain about Dogecoin and unlimited coins. They just keep making new coins. And I'm just like, not the only one. Token unlocks. Here you go. Unlock progress. Only 78% of the tokens are unlocked. They still have 22% to go. Treasury, marketing and operations, airdrops, and liquidity provisioning. It's this one, the airdrops and the bounty. Those are the ones that flood the market. And I guess that's flat. They're just adding more to their treasury now. Greedy bastards, huh? Yeah, it increases the supply. Essentially what it does. Still going. Yes, it is. Still going. What's up, everyone? Right, and Pengu and Doge aren't junk, right? There's a lot of projects tied in with Pengu, and I mean, Dogecoin is Dogecoin, right? We know that. Adoption is growing. Got the ETFs trading, another one starting this week. Green days feel good. The Supreme Court justices are buying. They're probably hitting up Polymarket, right? Because they know what they're going to do. So they're hitting Polymarket. They're going to make money. Nothing can stop them. Oh, I know, the ups and downs, Johnny, right? They don't make any sense. Sometimes they don't. We do know the Doge one from over a year ago. The election with Elon and the whole Doge thing, that made sense. But some of them are just like, what? No, it's just more of it, Andy. We've been covering hunting longs and shorts for years here. Liquidations. That's why we're always looking at the heat maps And we're always looking at like the live liquidations and how much is getting liquidated, because this is what moves the crypto market. It's just more of it. It's more of the same, Andy. It doesn't change. There was a positive CPI report, but they came out like, what, 8 hours ago, 10 hours ago. And the pump didn't start happening until this afternoon. Yeah, I'm not bearish on Doge as Dogecoin. I'm just bearish on the market overall, and this is a relief rally we're having. That's my outlook on it, but increasing supply in the treasury, yeah, that exactly. That's more into their pockets. Now, they're supposed to use that for some, I don't know what it is, right? Is it like their own strategic Pengu reserve or something? I don't know. They're backtracking the stimmy. Well, I already said that all along. They're not giving out stimmy checks. There's going to be some tax relief, though. There's going to be some tax relief, but no stimmy checks. And I said there will never be stimmy checks. Right from the beginning when it was first suggested, I was like, yeah, that's not happening. They're not sending out stimmy checks. I try and keep it real here. People don't want to hear. They want the hopium. Oh, we're all going to get checks. No. It was never going to happen. Be cool if we got bad news and the markets just pumped like crazy. Then we would know for sure the manipulation, right? Nancy Pelosi buying crypto. Yeah, this isn't enough yet. The bullish sentiment for risk assets helping lift Doge. Yeah, I mean, again, it's a short time frame, right? Because we just had all those red candles. So rebound, I called it. Rebound. And that's a pretty good 1 day candle rebound. It just recovered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's working on the 6th red candle, all in 1 day. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, the whole wine joke, John. Yeah. The Russell's up, yes. Kriss is happy because half of his retirement is in the Russell. So I win on that too. Winning. Right. And tariffs have been good for the government, right? Tariffs have been good for the government, bringing money in. But they'll turn around and spend it like that, right? Like the military budget. I said it would go up and then crash, right? And it's just delayed a day. I can't pick the exact hours when things are going to happen, but I can look at trends, right? I can look at trends. And so I'm off by a day. Oops. I just... SHIB normally follows Doge. Yes. If Doge goes up, SHIB goes along, right? And not as much as Doge. Correct. So Doge is up 9, SHIB is up 8 on the day. Yep, that's exactly correct. That's typically how it works. Now, Sheep can go on runs of its own. That can always happen, but it doesn't happen very often. Yep. I know. Why aren't my predictions 100%? I know, Nick, right? Kriss is so lame-o. You said it was going to this price, and it didn't. All right, well, sorry. Sheep isn't tied to ETH. ETH can go up and Sheep can go down. Toshi, I don't follow Toshi there. Papashum. Ooh, nice crystal ball. Where'd you find that compo? I haven't seen that. That's nice. Cute little crystal ball there. Yeah, Ryan, I guess so. Ask Wemby. Hey, Mr. Wemby. All right. Unfortunately, I got to go, guys. I got a dinner thing. But this was a fun live stream. Haven't had one of these fun ones in a while. And now watch it just dump and turn red candle because Kriss is signing off. Hey, I will be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat station. Actually, we'll start normal time tomorrow, 4 o'clock. I started at 4:30 today. Should be $1 by the morning. Awesome. All right, gang. I hope everyone has a great night. We'll see whether we get more green candles. That'd be nice. I don't mind. So everyone have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.